All right, first and foremost, I want to start off by saying, Kohala, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakal Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well and who taught me this truth. And shalom to you sincere I came out there listening, learning, and pushing this truth. And I'm going to jump straight into this. I'm going to land back off of a video that, I forget I forget his name, but the elder, his channel is Defender for the Truth, right? All right. I just saw this video. I had to, just land back off of it, man. Lord willing, it's edifying. Lord willing, it's not too long. I only got a couple scriptures, and with that being said, let's jump straight into it. The video he did was called Response. It says Defender for the Truth. That's his channel. He did a video called Response. Black woman says she loves white people and knows she's an Israelite. Rejects doctrine. Okay, so I'm gonna play it. Go to his channel, watch the whole video, man. I uploaded it on my channel too, so you can watch the whole video in its entirety. I'm not gonna play the whole video. I'm just gonna play what she says, and I'll land back off of it. All right, Lord willing, it's edifying.
I love God when he was right, when I thought he was right. I love him if he was Chinese. I love him if he was Mexican. I don't care. I love Jesus. But in 2015 is when I learned that Jesus was black when he came here and that. And I'm telling you, when I found that out, I didn't want to believe it. I found it out through Destined Ministries. And
she said she did. When she found it out, she didn't want to believe it. Self-hatred, man.
Pastor Stephen Darby.
And this, matter of fact, you can add this to this is why we call you the devil, man. This is why we call you the devil, because of what you did to our people, man. This is why we call you the devil, man. But nonetheless, I'm gonna focus on this sister, man.
And I was in college, and mind you, I love all people. I love white people. One of my best friends is white.
Lucky. I'm not calling her the devil either, just in case you misunderstood. Talking about Esau, Edom. Okay, this is why we call you the devil, because of what you did to our people, man. This is your fault, man. You stripped us of our heritage, man. You stole our identity, man. And you cover the faces of the judges thereof, man. I'm not even gonna I get pissed just even thinking about it, man. Like that series, man. This is why we call you the devil. It's gonna be so many videos coming out on your ass, man. It's just a plethora of videos that you're gonna see, man. But anyway, let me stick to the topic.
Love. I love God when he was right, when I thought he was right. I love him if he was Chinese. I love him if he was Mexican. I don't care. I love Jesus. But in 2015 is when I learned that Jesus was black when he came here and that. And I'm telling you, when I found that out, I didn't want to believe it. I found it out through Destined Ministries and Pastor Stephen Darby. And I was in college, and mind you, I love all people. I love white people. One of my best friends is white. I'm always around white people. Like, I just love.
I'm going to say this too. You see, she said she didn't want to believe it. That's why it says a prophet is not without honor. And it's, I forget, but you're not going to get no respect amongst your family members and the people that know you, man. Because these people are so beat down and in such a sunken place, okay? They're such in deep dark sleep that they don't think they don't think themselves as anything, man. She's gonna go into it, man. Our people hate ourselves, man. So when they see us out there on the highways and the byways proclaiming that we are the real Israelites, that these so-called white people are the devil, that they're the basis of men, that they stole our identity, that they are the wicked, they can't fathom it, man. Because of all this damn white supremacy, this damn Disney Channel, slavery, the finger of God, all these. This is why we call you the devil, man. What you did to our people, and the other nations are in cahoots, man. They're confederate against us, man. They all have secret councils and conspire against us to destroy us. So we can discontinue from our heritage, man. Okay, but this is why they won't receive it. This video gonna go longer than I thought as usual. Salakia brothers, because it just get me hot, man. It just aggravates me. But I'm not even gonna curse her out, man, because it's not her fault, man. The Lord blinded her, and also it's Esau's fault, man. You know, ultimately the Lord rejected her, but it is what it is, man. That's her lot. But nonetheless, she's gonna come back in the kingdom in her right mind, man. Okay, but this is why they can't receive it. She said she didn't want to believe it. I'm pretty sure she saw brothers out there. She's heard about us before, but she didn't want to believe it. She couldn't fathom it until some so-called Edomites told her, okay, yeah, you guys are the people. And she still can't fucking fathom it. Look at this goofy ass smile on her face, man. Man, how long, man, will you simple ones love simplicity? Man, it's a lot. I'm not gonna jump in no more, man, because I'm gonna just let the scripture speak. Because I'll get heated, man. You guys know me already, man. I get fired up, man. Man, this stuff aggravates me. But we know ultimately it's the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. You know, all the prophecies have to be fulfilled. Okay, it had to be a fall of the way first, and that man, the sin be revealed.
I love God when he was right, when I thought he was right. I love him if he was Chinese. I love him if he was Mexican. I don't care. I love Jesus. But in 2015 is when I learned that Jesus was black when he came here, and that. And I'm telling you, when I found that out, I didn't want to believe it. I found it out through Destin Ministries and Pastor Stephen Darby. And I was in college, and mind you, I love all people. I love white people. One of my best friends is white. I'm always around white people. Like, I just love people. I don't care your color. Learned that Jesus was black when he came here, and that. And I'm telling you, when I found that out, I didn't want to believe it. And I'm telling you, when I found that out, I didn't want to believe it. And I'm telling you, when I found that out, I didn't want to believe it. I love all people. I love white people. One of my best friends is white. But my friend Amber was like, she told him straight up, she's like, I don't believe the people who are in Israel are the real Jews.
I bet you Amber was white.
And when she said that, you know, I was like, you crazy. I was like, I support Israel. Yes, I'm Christian. You know, I didn't know. And that was like 2014, 2013. You know, and mind you,
Salakia, so I take that back. I bet you Amber was a so-called Jake, man. I bet you she was an Israelite, not so-called. Salakia. I bet you Amber was a Jake. Because if you peep what she said, Amber told her in like 2013 and 14, but she only accepted it, kind of, sort of, whatever. I don't even know if she fully accepted it in her bird brain mind. But she only accepted it in 2015. You got to listen to what these people are saying. These people bugged out of their damn mind, man. Bugged out. This is your black queen.
She's like, I don't believe the people who are in Israel are real Jews. And when she believed it. And I'm telling you, when I found that out, I didn't want to believe it. I love all people. I love white people. One of my best friends is white. But my friend Amber was like, she told him straight up, she's like, I don't believe the people who are in Israel are the real Jews. And when she said that, you know, I was like, you crazy. I was like, I support Israel. Yes, I'm Christian. You know, I didn't know. And that was like 2014, 2013. You know, and mind you, all this say, I love white people. I was
Amber could be white. She could just be in denial, man. But nonetheless, it took years to come around.
Longhorns for Christ at UT. Oh, I'm a black person. Love them, still do. Love them.
She's used to being a token. Self-hatred, man.
Say I love white people. I was in Longhorns for Christ at UT. Oh, I'm a black person. Love them, still do.
She's used to being a token.
Just because I know Jesus is black now doesn't mean I think it's the same thing. It's just we were supposed to be the example. That's why we're hated so much. That's why we're persecuted.
So you find out that there's a group of people on the face of the earth that stole your identity and your heritage and are laying claim to your land, your birthland, your rightful land that the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai gave you and your family and your children's children as a heritage, because you are the chosen people. And you find out that there's a nation of people that are acting, perpetrating. Well, how would you feel if I stole your identity? If I stole your social security card and then I was getting shit in your name? You wouldn't like it. You would hate me. You wouldn't love me. But yet they did it, and it's madness, man.
All over the world. That's why our black skin and how I feel now, it just makes.
Not to mention, who the hell am I? I'm just a man. I am just a man. These people. This is why we call you the devil. You saying you God. You saying you are saying you are Jesus and God, man. That's blaspheming. Okay, the Lord gonna get you, devils, man.
Makes me feel confident. It makes me feel like, wow, I am somebody. Wow, I remember times I used to want to be white and like.
See,
It's just like
self-hatred. You still want to be white. Stop lying. That's why you still talk like that.
persecuted all over the world. That's why our black skin and how I feel.
And we're not black. We're different shades of brown. Your hair is black. Your hair is black. You are brown. Okay? See, this is why Esau got to pay, man.
Now, it just makes me feel confident. It makes me feel like, wow.
It makes her feel confident. So you had no confidence before. You had low self-esteem. You hated yourself. You still hate yourself. That's why you couldn't fathom that the one you call Jesus Christ, who is his proper name is Yahushai. You couldn't fathom that he was a so-called. You couldn't fathom that he looked like you. You couldn't
love
fathom
him,
it.
still do love him. Just because I know Jesus is black now doesn't mean I think.
And you probably don't even know that Jesus is black. So I hate saying, you don't really accept that. You don't accept it. You don't believe that shit. Deep down, you don't believe it.
I mean, it's the same thing. It's just we were supposed to be the example. That's why we're hated so much. That's why we're persecuted all over the world. That's why our black skin and how I feel now, it just makes me feel confident. It makes me feel like, wow, I am somebody.
And that's that's another reason why you're the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of. Because you call yourself, man, it's so many. Man, we're not black, man. You're not white. And we know what that's about. That's why you're the damn devil. And that's part of why she's brainwashed.
I used to want to be
that white supremacy, man. Okay? Constantly. We've been beat over the head with that white supremacy, man. We're nothing but proverbs and bywords, man. Niggers and spicks, wetback, what else? Tomahawk and redskin and all these derogatory names, man. You gonna pay.
White and like it's just like, man, you be embarrassed of being black. It's like you don't know where you come from.
Khan, I agree with that, Elder. Khan.
And so it's like you feel low self-esteem and all you is taught is just whiteness.
That's called white supremacy.
And that white is great, so I want to be white. So now it's just like it makes me confident. It's like, wow, somebody. Wow, I remember times I used to want to be white and like it's just like, man, you be embarrassed of being black. It's like you don't know where you come from.
And that part of that embarrassment is the blackface. It's all these things that they do to shame us, man. To constantly portray us on the news, on movies, as idiots, as degenerates, as thugs, you know, and then you buy into it. You walk around sagging your pants, dyeing your hair blonde, you know, you putting ass shot, you promote, this is why, man.
And so it's like you feel low self-esteem and all you is taught is just whiteness. And
you shave your fucking beard off to appease him. You know, why trimmest thou way to seek love, man? Be yourself, you know. But you can only do that if the Lord open your eyes, and you know, and is dealing with you, and reveal to you that you are the chosen people, that these people are less beneath you, man. You know, there's a time and place for everything, like Ecclesiastes says. A time to love, a time to hate, time for peace, a time for war, time for everything. And we know what time we coming into.
That white is great, so I want to be white. So now it's just like it makes me confident. It's like, wow.
Why she never wanted to? Why she didn't want to be Asian? Why she didn't want to be an Arab? You know, Dubai is jumping and popping in Dubai, man. Dubai is one of the top places to go visit. Why you want to be an Arab? Why you want to be an Arab? Why you want to be a stinking Hamite with a bone in your nose? Why you want to be that? Why you ain't want to be a what else? A Japanese, man. Well, why you wanted to be white? Because the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, man. That's why. We know who's running shit, man. We know who's in charge. And you know, and women are attracted to power, man. And right now Esau's in the power seat. You know?
I really am the chosen people.
Khan. Fact. Like I said, go watch the whole video, man. The whole video is fire. But
It says in
I keep stopping. I'm only two minutes in, man, and I want to hit my scriptures. The elder Salaki, the elder had brought up good points, man. Watch the whole video.
the Bible 400 years. Like we're gonna the Hebrews were gonna be brought on ship 400 years. Like no one other race was brought on a ship and sold to their captors but black people.
So she know. I take that back. She know damn well that we the chosen people. She know facts. She been doing her research. Like I said, she probably couldn't wrap her bird brain mind around it and was in bucking up until the Lord. She couldn't deny it no more. Especially with all these Edomites, coming out.
It says in the Bible 400 years. Like
Work soon.
the Hebrews were gonna be brought on ship 400 years. Like no one other race was brought on a ship and sold to their captors but black people. And we've been in slavery for 400 years. And also slavery is more than just being in handcuffs. We're just yes, we're in slavery.
We're in mental slavery. She got some wisdom in her, man. A little bit of wisdom. I ain't gonna play no more of this, man. Go watch the whole video, man, in its entirety. I gotta get out of here soon, so let me bang these scriptures out. All right. Lord's willing, it was edifying. Like I said, go check out the whole video. I'll put it up on my page already, but it's off of Defender for the Truth. Response: Black woman says she loves white people and knows she's an Israelite. Rejects doctrine. Okay. So anyway, I just had stumbled across this, but anyway, let's get some scriptures and I shut it down. I gotta step out in a little bit. All right. So the first scripture, she even goes into how her head is scabbed, and she knows she was going into some prophecies that she knows us, man. Like she said, she was going into the brought her here on the ships. She was going into how man, I kind of watched the whole video, man. She goes into how the Lord took their beauty from them, so she knows very well, very well. She's very well versed in the scriptures, but she ain't got it all. Okay. So this is the main point. Deuteronomy, I'm going to get straight to the point. I don't want to take too long, man. You guys can go read the whole chapters like I always say and in its entirety, but I'm going to hit the points, man. This is Deuteronomy 28 and 8. Salakia. Deuteronomy 28 and 28. The Lord, that's all caps, so that's Yahweh. That's who you guys call God. Not Yahushua, who you guys call Christ, Jesus. This is the Lord God speaking. The Lord Yahweh shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. And that's what she had. She was blind. She was mad. She's mad, man. She's not fully, she doesn't have it all upstairs, man. And she even though her eyes are kind of open, she's waking up out of that sleep. She's getting that crust out of her eyes. She still ain't got it all, man. Okay? So it said, the Lord Yahweh shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. And that's what she was astonished, man. She couldn't believe it at first. When Amber or whatever, Amber, whatever the hell her name was, came and told her, she was the Israelites aren't the real Israelites. She couldn't believe it. She was astonished. Okay. It says, and thou shalt grope at noonday as the blind gropeth in the darkness, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee. So the only one that's going to redeem us is Yahushua, man. Okay. No one's going to get you out of this darkness, this valley of the shadow of death. No one's going to deliver us but Yahushua. Okay? I'm not going to harp on anything. I'm going to keep it moving. This is Proverbs 3 and 31. And see, it mentioned the oppressor. Okay? We are oppressed by who? The so-called white man, Esau, Edom, and these other nations. Okay? But primarily Esau, Edom. It says Proverbs 3 and 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways. Okay? So you're not supposed to want to be like this devil, man. Love yourself. Okay? This devil is the epitome of wickedness and evil. Everything about him is off. From the way he looks to the way he acts, everything about him is off. Okay? All right? But this goes for her. Okay? Proverbs 11 and 21. Though hand joined in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Okay? So even though she want to save him and she love him, and I love white people now, the Lord don't give a damn, man. The Lord has a controversy with the heathens, man. Okay? And he damn sure will go through you to get to them. Okay? So I'll read this again. Proverbs, you ain't gonna save them. You can't save your friend unless only how you gonna save, only how they gonna be saved is if they're Israelites, man. Because you're gonna have people of the other nations that are Israelites. Okay, you're gonna have so-called white people that are Israelites, whose fathers go back to Israel. You're gonna have so-called Japanese people, so-called Chinese people, so-called Arabs, because we're mixed, we're scattered. Okay, but the ones that are actually of the seed of Edom, actual Edomites, you ain't gonna save them. You can't save them. Okay. It says, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered, and the seed of the righteous is Jacob, okay? Yasharallah. And I just had a couple of scriptures to show you. The Lord is not dealing with you women, man, okay? The Lord deals with the men, okay? So I just got a couple of scriptures. Isaiah 41 and 14. It says, fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. Men, ye men of, not women, ye men of Israel, Yasharallah. I will help thee, saith the Lord, Yahweh, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Yasharallah. Jeremiah 35 and 13. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Go and tell the men of Judah, not the women, the men of Judah and the inhabitants of Jerusalem. Will ye not receive instruction to hearken to my words, saith the Lord Yahweh? See, the Lord is always dealing with the men. Amos 2 and 11. And I raised up your sons for prophets, not your daughters, your sons, the men. And I raised up your sons for prophets, and of your young men for Nazarites. Is it not even thus, O ye children of Israel, saith the Lord? So it's still to this day. Is it not even thus? Yes, it is still thus. It's still so. Okay? Couple more. Like I said, the Lord ain't dealing with these women. A lot of these women don't want to fall in line, but they're going to fall in line. Okay? Isaiah 4 and 1. And in that day, we approaching that day quickly, speedily. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and we will wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Okay? And that's what she needs her reproach taken away, man. 'Cause she's off. She ain't all right in the brain. I'll probably let you hear some more of what she said. Okay? I got a little bit more time. I got like a couple minutes still. One more scripture. Let me see. I'm gonna start at 2. Isaiah 1 and 2. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth. For the Lord Yahweh hath spoken it. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider. And she didn't consider until Becky or Amber broke it down to her. She didn't want to consider that she was the Lord's people. Okay? Sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord Yahweh. They have provoked the Holy One of Yasharallah unto anger. They are gone away backward. Why should ye be stricken any more? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint. Okay? So the Lord ain't gonna punish us no more, man. Like I said, either you're gonna get it or you're not gonna get it. And if you're not gonna get it, you're not meant to get it. The Lord don't care no. He got no more time for that, man. Okay? Because you just sick in the head, man. You're not right. The Lord smited you. I'll read it over. The Lord shall smite, Deuteronomy 28 and 8. The whole head is sick. The Lord shall smite thee with madness. As you sick in the head, man, you blind. And blindness and astonishment of heart. Okay? And we know your heart is really your lob, your mind. Okay? So let me go back to this lady, man. I'll shut it down.
No one fits hair like wool. No one has hair like us. Even in Isaiah, there was a curse on the Hebrew.
See, she knew I'll shut it down, but she still can't get it.
It says in the Bible, 400 years, like, we're gonna, the Hebrews were going to be brought on ship 400 years. Like, no other race was brought on a ship and sold to their captors but black people. And we've been in slavery for 400 years. And also, slavery is more than just being in handcuffs. We're just in, yes, we're in slavery, you know. No one fits hair like wool. No one has hair like us. Even in Isaiah, there was a curse on the Hebrew, the daughters of Zion, that there will be a...
She said that as she has that stringy permed hair and flings it.
curse in her scab. None of my white friends had to worry about growing hair. I was the only girl, like, had to worry about growing hair. I was the only girl, like, there was a curse on the Hebrew, the daughters of Zion, that there would be a curse in her scab. None of my white friends had to worry about growing hair. I was the only girl, like, I've been trying to grow my hair for the longest. Like, why is it so hard for black women? And it said that our beauty would be taken from us. Black women, we're not the most desirable. We are, but because we're rebellious to God, he stripped our beauty.
You are not the most desirable woman, okay? Not right now, not in the state that you're in. You're in a low, sunken place, man. You got to get right. The Lord got to beautify you again, man. Okay, you hate yourself, so how can we love you when you hate yourself, man? You just sat on video and admitted how you hated yourself and you hate yourself. So if you hate yourself, how much more are you going to hate your man? How much more are you going to hate your child that's going to come out of that man? That's going to look just like us, black, so-called black. You're going to hate us, man. You hate yourself. That's why your eye is evil towards your children, man. It all makes sense. It's all connected. But ultimately, it's you so-called devil's fault, man. Okay? But with that being said, anyway, hopefully it was edifying. Lord willing it was. And, you know, I try to make it as quick as possible. And I got to get out of here. But like I always say, man, keep pushing. We're almost out of here, man. Shalom. And like I said, ye men of Israel, man, this is for the men, you know, not for the women. There are righteous women that follow us, but you ain't going to see them. A righteous woman is truly silent, man. You ain't never going to know, okay? Ye men of Israel. Anyway, with that being said, keep pushing. We're almost out of here. Shalom.